man, I really like that. This is one of like I'm a good client for those free-to-play game that you can buy like awesome skin and stuff, and it's really great when the players can use those skin and they are really amazing. Nice skin from those bumper, the bundle skin. We can see, yeah, this is great stuff coming from Carbon's game.
It's so much is. I mean, Carbon made a lot of nice stuff, and the thing that we really have to give a lot of respect for is that unlike a lot of free-to-play games where, oh, excuse me, when you purchase when you purchase items, it typically gives you a huge unfair advantage over the people that just want to just play the game and have fun. A lot of respect has to go out to Carbon for the fact that every single one of their upgrades are strictly cosmetic, and they try to make sure that the game itself is fair and competitive, whether or not you happen to spend any money on it.
Yeah, like sometimes I like to say it's not a game that it's pay to win. It's a free to play. If you pay, it's just to have like nice cosmetic, nice skin like you said, and I really appreciate that from Carbon's game.
And it looks like that there's so much pressure here on the middle base, and
Wow.
even though we have more green tanks, Red in fact was able to secure it first, but will they be able to hold it, Angel?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, this is just back to neutral. Too much green tank over there. Good item. Good
Oh, oh,
item.
oh, oh,
Oh
oh!
wow! And MC
Double kill!
wow! Oh wow! Man, MC Combat is in fire today. He got the first blood on last game, and now just a double kill coming from MC Combat. Well done.
Very well done. And Tuck, obviously just in little bits of kidding around, is basically saying that MC Combat is hacking. Now, for those of you new players, if you're unaware, the way that Carbon designed this game, it is hack-proof. So when you do come up against players and they seem like maybe they're hacking, they're really not. They're
Oh
just that skilled of
wow!
players. Because basically this game is...
Double
whoa,
kill by Tux,
Angel!
man. I'm sorry, guys. I think those Ayat and like Tux, man. Wow, well done by Tux here. And oh
Oh!
wow, Tux just get exploded by those tank, man. Wow, so much action right there. I'm sorry about that, Steve.
No, definitely not. I mean, we want to definitely check out when great action is happening.
Look
And I
at
mean, there was just so many kills all right
yeah.
behind one another.
Like this is like two Ayat like right there on the red base. It's so strong, so it will be really hard for the green team to approach this base. Two Ayat. We got a jammer there. We got Archie. So like a well defended. Yeah, this is really interesting, man.
It's very
Oh.
interesting, and this is exactly what... Oh, look at Bossy trying to get right in the middle of
Oh
everything
wow!
there.
He tried to do something. I think he really tried to kill this Ayat, but it didn't work. But one thing you need to know about Ayat, when you are on the ground, you take, if I'm right, 50% of the damage. So Ayat are really efficient when you are in the air, but when you're in the ground, you take less damage.
That is correct, Angel. There is a 50% damage reduction once the mechs go into ground mode. So that's a great key point, and I'm glad you let our new, possibly players that are newer to the game know that. They may be unaware of the fact that ground mode, you do take less damage from the hats than you do from air.
Yeah. So Ayat are so deadly when you fly over those really strong defense.
Yes, it is, especially when some players really like to have 3, 4, or 5 of them out at one time. That basically is almost instant death for anybody.
Yeah, I feel that when you got like three Ayat, man, and the end. Oh wow, MC Combat. Wow, MC Combat is on fire, man. It just explode talk one more time.
That's definitely giving him a lot of kill advantage
Oh,
on there.
we can see.
How,
Okay, sorry, we can see Cool Red doing some harassment here. So go ahead, Steve.
Actually, that was exactly what I was going to point out, was that, however, Cool Red is essentially trying to return the favor by taking as much of the money makers and economy of green as he can.
Oh, is it going to go down? So no, he's trying to.
As we can see, his name is flashing, though. He is calling for help if he can get it.
I think it's like kind of bug, or I don't know what he's trying to do. Look like
I'm
some
not too
kind
sure.
of.
I don't know if he's staying in that building using a glitch, or if he actually just wound up getting accidentally stuck in there. I'm not too sure exactly what we have going on right
Yeah,
now.
I don't know if he. I don't know if he's stuck there or. Oh.
Well, either way, even though we've got him stuck down there, Tuck is definitely still trying to hold his own at these outposts with the center battle at the same time,
Yeah,
going one-on-one with Bossy.
yeah, he's one-on-one on Bossy, so this is a bomber fight. And I like to see Bossy with this, I am right, I think it's a repair drone, repair guardian or something, so I see a lot of bomber using this strategy to heal themselves and putting some pressure with their melee weapon.
That's exactly right, because a bomber can get a little squishy once it gets down on the ground because it is melee, so it has to get right up and personal with your opponent's army. So being able to have that extra heal available to you just gives you that much more opportunity to really do some damage.
Yeah, and if I right, is that those guardians leech some energy while you are
Oh,
using? Oh wow,
MC
gun.
Combat loses to a hat.
Oh wow.
And let's take a look right here as we did lose Tuck on the other side goes down, so we're now.
What the
Oh, we.
heck? Oh, okay. Why I MC gun again? Oh wow. Okay, I'm not sure that we cannot just remake every time we crash. We're gonna try to what's ruling on that? This is a good question, man.
I mean, at this point, Angel, we did proceed all the way into quarter two now. I know that typically a lot of tournaments essentially say that once you hit quarter two, unfortunately, if things like that happen, it can happen, and it just is the way that it is. But this is your stream, it is your call, and
I think that we'll go on with this game, and like it's gonna be the winner because we cannot like always make rematch. And but the bosses still have the advantage on the map control, but we will see how this is gonna go. We're really sorry about that, MC Combat. We cannot remake one more time this game.
yeah, I mean, basically, I think we're going to go with typical tournament play, which is when you do go past the first quarter. If something happens, unfortunately, it happens, and we have to go along with it at that time.
Yeah. Oh, double
However,
kill
Bossy on his own is still very much holding his own ground.
Yeah, yeah. So the Bossy, I think, is doing a great job. This, even if he got the advantage of the game, it's gonna be really hard to win this game alone. And now some harassment coming from Cool Red, so Bossy will try to respond to this.
And it's definitely still gonna be interesting to see because I mean, I've seen some players where even when they're at the disadvantage, because the fact that their team still had enough of a momentum in the first place that they're able to still come out on top. It really obviously does test the individual player to have to try to take on two opponents at once. But it is still definitely doable, and I'm really curious to see how this is going to wind up going.
Yeah, me too. But I feel that it's gonna be really hard on the Bossy to try to make this game a win for his team.
It's definitely going to be hard. I mean, this is not easy when you're going up against Cool Red and Tuck in the first place. But as we can see, Bossy is trying to do everything he can to maintain control of all these outposts single-handedly.
Yeah, he really tried to do his best, but I think if we do not respond, he's gonna lose an outpost really near to his base. So this is gonna be hard, man. But I feel that how we gonna respawn, man? This is a good question.
Well, it looks like that he is still responding by still keeping control of that outpost. And as we can see, overall on the map, there is still more green going across single-handedly, which we definitely have to tip our hats off to the Bossy for being able to make and keep that much control single-handedly.
Yeah, he's doing a really great job to maintain his base. But this is gonna be so hard for him to when he respawn to some harassment coming from Cool Red, so this gives him more extra time to talk to put some pressure on the base. So
And especially the fact that the red team is both using bombers, and those bomber slashes are pretty brutal in the first place. It's really going to test all of the Bossy skill and capabilities in order to come out on top.
yeah, you're definitely right about that, Steve. But I think that if Bossy can like scout or something, like if you look at the red base, it's really undefended, so maybe he can make some interesting move. But we will see how we're gonna play that game.
He's still playing very intelligently. He's still trying to do everything he can to maintain control of the map while not giving his opponents any advantage on his main base at the same time.
Yeah.
It just when you're playing obviously against two newer players, it would be a very easy win. But in the case of being against Tuck and Cool Red, like I said, it's going to take every ounce of Bossy's capabilities in order to come out on top. And we do feel bad for the Bossy and MC combat that this dropout did occur. We really do apologize on that.
But I really feel that if Bossy managed to win this game, it's gonna take all his skill to get this win. But I believe that he has the skill to make it, but it's gonna be really hard.
You're absolutely right. This is going to be a very hard win right here. However, I'm also have to very much give a lot of props and respect for the Bossy. He's showing fantastic sportsmanship right now in that, as we can see, he's just not essentially tucking tail and leaving the match on here. He is still trying to go 110%.
Yeah, and this is what I really appreciate, that Bossy just tried to do his best to win this game.
And as we can see, Bossy, even with the amount of harassment that both red team has been putting on those two closer outposts, he's still been able to maintain complete control of those outposts.
Yeah,
fantastic play.
Fantastic play, yeah, you're totally right, Steve. I'm really amazed by Bossy. I saw Bossy since I started streaming. I saw Bossy getting a lot better than he was. I think this guy can be. I think this guy has the potential to become one of the pro and top player. I think he's working really hard to get better at this game.
Well, you definitely want to always be getting better at the game. I mean, there's. I don't think anybody gets in and says, you know what? I think I'm going to keep playing worse every time I sign in to play, man.
I hope you're right, Steve, and I'm sure you are.
Oh, Bossy with the kill on Tuck. Very well done there. Takes very minimal base damage from that attack.
Wow, yeah. And I like the way that he secures his base by putting some more infantry. It's really intelligent play, so it gave him more extra time to respawn when he got some harassment. But if you look at the red team, they are gathering a lot of Delo there, so I feel that they will think about making a push, and I think that maybe they are doing it right now, or maybe, yeah, we're gonna see where all those things gonna go. And
we are definitely seeing them going, but the fact that they weren't launched off too close to each other, it may not be too effective.
Yeah, I think that. Oh man, MC Combat is putting some. Oh no, okay, man, MC Combat is helping him. I'm sorry.
MC Bot. We'll call him MC Bot.
MC Bot, man. Well, yeah.
MC Bot is actually defending the base and taking out all the attacks, which is actually very helpful for Bossy. It gives him the ability to be right on the front lines instead of having to respond to threats at the same time.
MC Bot is OP, man. You're lucky, Bossy, to have MC Bot with you.
MC Bot OP. There we go, right there. How about that? MC is so OP that even his bot is OP.
Yeah. Okay, man. I really hope that Bossy will manage to win this game, and this is gonna be really awesome if he can do that.
Well, as we can see, if Red does continue these ninja drops, though, it's going to be extremely hard for Bossy to be able to come out on top because it just money-wise and Angel, I just realized, and that's why none of them are getting replaced. As we can see, it was MC Combat who had the moneymakers, not the Bossy. So now that Red has destroyed all the moneymakers, there will be no more moneymakers for Bossy, which is going to make it extremely difficult for him to be able to respond.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is going to be really... So Bossy... Okay, so Bossy, I think he's just taking the choice to do some ninja drop, but oh man... Oh, poor Bossy, man. You are right about that, man. Steve, you don't have those money maker, so this is gonna be really hard on Bossy.
Unfortunately, yes. However, as we can still see, it's not stopping him. He is not giving up. I mean, our hats go off. Fantastic sportsmanship. That is what we love to see.
Yeah.
Not rage, but we love to see great players showing great sportsmanship and great plays. Thank you guys for showing us what Airmech truly is all about.
Yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, we really appreciate sportsmanship coming from Bossy. And he's still giving us a really nice game right now, by the way.
Yes, he is. I mean, this is still nowhere near in Red's bag. They're going to still have to either one of two ways. They're going to continue these ninja drops with these tiny little damages over and over again, or they're going to have to make one large significant push.
Yeah, and like Bossy is like doing everything. Maybe like I feel that red team do not have that much, man. It's just the problem is that Bossy always need to respawn on everything's happened. So you cannot put pressure every time you try to do pressure. You got cool red or tug that is putting some pressure on the main base.
That is correct. Cool Red does seem to really go for those ninja drops quite often. However, at least Bossy was able to wind up with a single Goliath tank that his that MC bot built for him, and he was able to scoop it up before it was just destroyed and add it to his main army. As we can currently see by the unit counts, Green actually does have the unit count advantage of 40 units versus 29 on the Red, and some of those units on Red are the money makers. So this is nowhere near in anyone's bag at this time.
Yeah, yeah, you're totally right. And like, if it was still a 2v2, I think that they will be in great advantage, the Bossy and MC combat. And now, okay, we can see like a little push right now, and I hope that Bossy will be able to, yeah, man, I think he's doing a great job, man, doing what he have to do. To put DPS down those Dillo, this is great, and... Yeah.
And even though he did put down the Dillos, Cool Red once again takes advantage of the distraction to do another ninja drop on the main base, forcing Bossy to have to pull back off the front lines.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's gonna this Cool Red gonna go down.
It's awfully close to it. One more shot will most likely do it,
Yeah,
and there it is, the kill.
Well done, Bossy, man. I'm cheering for you, Bossy. I hope you're gonna be able to win that game because right now you play amazing Airmech.
Definitely, I mean, he's doing a fantastic point to be able to hold his ground against two people and actually not even give them any significant unit advantage. He's doing everything he can. I'm really still curious to see in the end, so long as that these ninja drops don't quite continue to keep happening, what if we actually get a major push of one against the other, what is going to happen at that time?
Yeah, I can't wait to see like how the red team gonna respond with their push. I think that they are gathering a lot of Dillo and they will wait the right time to make a big push, but Dillo are kind of weak versus a bomber. I know that the bomber can, if I'm right, I think they can two-shot Dillo if they hit in the back. So this is gonna be interesting. Ooh, dominating coming from Bossy. Well done, Bossy, man.
That's amazing, not just getting the kills, but to actually get a dominating statement when you're in a 2v1 against good players. I mean, it's one thing, of course, when you're playing against newer players, but dominating in a 2v1 versus two established, known players, that is fantastic playing on Bossy's part.
Yeah, you're totally right. And I like now Bossy is starting to think to put some pressure. One good thing that I can see that he have one Goliath on his build, and now he feel okay, I need to back up a bit. So this is gonna be wow, man. Boss is doing a phenomenal job. Like he's just trying to make sure that he lose nothing because he got no money maker, and if he lose stuff, it's gonna be really hard to build them back.
Exactly right. Every unit is not just valuable to him, but it's like twice as valuable at this time.
Yeah, so you really need to make sure that you do not lose too much unit right now.
You're absolutely right, and he's doing very well at trying to keep that unit count up. Now, unfortunately, MC Bot is sending a few random units like tanks and jackals out on suicide runs. But Bossy, whenever he does see some tanks and stuff, is very intelligently trying to scoop them up and actually add them to his army. That's another great point for newer players that may not realize. If you do wind up with an AI player, they will typically build and send out individual units at a time. If you're aware enough, a lot of times you can scoop them up, put them on a stationary command like the Bossy is doing, and you can actually try to help grow and build your army at the same time. So very smartly played by the Bossy there.
Yeah, and I don't know. What do you think that the Bossy will? How do you think Bossy will try to respond to what's happening right now? How do you think that he? What call should he do to make this game a win for him?
Well, since it's going to be really hard, Angel, for him to try to push through the amount of defense that Red has on that factory, especially now that they seem to have 4 jammers in place, which will pretty much render his artillery inert. Bossy was just taking pretty much the only approach he can at this current stage, which is to try to go ahead and just return the ninja drop favor that Red has been doing to him.
I think that if he go to overtime, maybe he got a chance to win with the bleed out because he got the map control, but he still have some energy lost right now. So it's gonna be interesting when the game gonna go at this point, at this stage.
You're absolutely right. If he can hold on to 4 of the 5 outposts, he might very much have a chance of staying alive as long as he can stop any ninja drops that occur while making drops of his own. And MC Bot now provides the Bossy with a grinder as well. So MC Bot, OP, man.
Yeah, MC Bot do something good for helping the Bossy a bit.
However, as we can see on that single Red outpost that Red owns, they now did get a Bertha cannon out, which is going to be very, very painful if they can bypass Bossy's jammers.
Yeah, definitely. When Bertha are up, this is gonna be really hard for Bossy to hold his ground there. So I hope that he will respond to those because the thing is, if I'm right, the red team need to scout over if he got a jammer there to make sure that their RT will shoot. So yeah, we will see how Bossy gonna respond to this.
And it looks like that Cool Red's response to the response is going to be just go ahead and ninja drop right on the front door.
Yeah, Cool Red, I think it's a good idea to do some ninja drop to take down some HP to this base, and Bossy just quickly responds, so well done.
Well done. Unfortunately, MC Bot before actually did build a lunchbox for the main base, so at least that he does have the benefit of that shield, even though he doesn't have it in his own loadout.
Yeah, it's really good for him that he got this lunchbox. I think it's really helpful to counter those ninja drops, so this is really good for him right now.
And as we can see, Bossy is trying to return some of that favor, and he found a perfect spot to drop that Longhorn tank. There's no opposition to it whatsoever. If he can continue drops like this, he might be able to inflict some significant damage to the red base.
Yeah, you're totally right. So I really hope that yeah, he's doing some good damage now. And now okay now, oh man, this is so sad. He just lost 1 Goliath there. Oh man, well done by Cool Red. He take down a Goliath.
I missed that one there. I was checking out other stuff in the process, but as we can see, it looks like the Tuck is trying to put some pressure onto that lower power outpost, but however, he had to pull back before his destruction. But it does look like Red at this point, realizing that we are only 3 minutes away from overtime 2, is going to start trying to play the take over as many outposts as you can game at this time.
Yeah, and now Bossy will... so now this power station is just back to neutral. Quick response from the Bossy. He's bringing more infantry there, so this is just back online. He's doing a really good job right now, Bossy. Yeah. I'm really impressed about this play, because even if it's 2v1, he still have those 3 bays right now. So I'm really impressed. And is the godlike coming from the Bossy? Wow!
Wow!
Amazing!
That is absolutely impressive to actually achieve that level of kill to death ratio while playing in a 2v1. Very impressive.
And one thing that I just noticed, during all this game, the Bossy really didn't go down often, man. He's managed to always stay alive, so this really helped him to do what he has to do.
And that's what helped him also get that godlike kill streak right there.
Oh, and I was saying that. Oh no!
You jinxed him,
yeah,
Angel. Bossy's gonna have words for you after the match, man. You just jinxed him.
Yeah, oh man, I should say, just say, I just think that, oh, that's great, you're alive, and boom, man. Oh man.
Uh, Now we'll have to see that once he gets back in the game, which he just now made it back in. How quickly can he respond to this essentially 20 seconds of free reign that
Oh
Red has
yeah.
had?
This was like really bad for him. So now we got an outpost back offline, and it's gonna go back online in a moment. I think. Yeah. Yes, it is. And wow, man, this is gonna be really hard on the bossy man. So much harassment, and so much pressure coming from Cool Red and Talk. So yeah.
And I'm not too sure if he realizes it yet that he just realizes it now of the Dillo that they had down in that corner, which was barely visible, but trying to help take over that power station. As we can see, the Bossy, even with that 20-second loss, was able to resecure both those outposts and turn them back to his color, while we're only less than a minute away from the overtime 2 bleed out.
Yeah, so yeah, well done. I think like I like the respawn of the bossy right now.
And
Oh, come on.
and
Yeah,
death.
yeah, good job, bossy man. Well done.
I'm not really too sure what hit him. I'd have to assume it's one of the rockets from one of the little creep guys over there. But either way, a death is a death as far as when you're trying to play in a situation like this.
Yeah.
You're not really too picky as to where you get your deaths from.
And is this gonna be a kill from MC Combat Bot, man? Wow, man, you're lucky, bossy. You got an OP MC Combat Bot, man. So this is really good for you. He's doing a great job for you, man. He's carrying you this game, bossy. Nah, I'm joking.
I would want to go so far as to say carrying him, but at least it's doing better than what we've seen other bots do, where they
Yeah.
basically just stand in the air and start twiddling their thumbs, or other wonderful strategies and tactics that we have seen. At least it has been at times helpful to alleviate a little bit of pressure. But Angel, we have now hit our overtime 2 bleed out,
Yeah.
and as we can see, both bases now are definitely dropping in string. Very important to mention, we do have 3 green outposts still under control, while only 2 red. So that does mean, Angel, that green will be losing health a little bit slower than red will. Do you think it's going to be enough for Bossy to be able to come out on top here?
I hope it's gonna be enough, but the thing is that Bossy really need to make sure that he do not take too much extra damage to his main base, because he really needs to make sure that he will not get ninja drop. So this is gonna be really hard for him. And
Well,
I hope he's gonna cut this. Yeah, Bossy just cut that. This. Oh wow, well done. So this was a key kill from Bossy here. He just denied like two. He just denied two Dillo drops. So this is really good. And now he's going back. Oh, okay. So Tag just get killed, and okay, Bossy is responding now. What an amazing end, man. It's hard to say who's gonna win, but. I really hope that Bossy will get the win, because I feel he deserves it right now. He's playing so great Airmech.
Well, as we can see, he's been so quick at responding to those threats, but while also doing drops of his own, that both main bases are almost identical at health at this time, and it's really going to make it very interesting as to how it's MC Bot with the kill on Cool Red.
Man? Oh yeah.
Vital kill by the AI, and also keeping Bossy free to do what he needs to do. This could be the turning point right there, Angel. The kill by MC Bot.
Yeah, maybe Carbon's game, just watching the game, I said, okay, we need to help Bossy. We're gonna improve the AI to his better. Because I think it's one of the first time I can see a bot that is doing something good.
Angel, this very much could have been. Take a look at the base health now. I'd say we're at 25% on green, and maybe only down to about 10% on red. The Bossy Bossy goes down and loses that vital chance right now. This could change it all right here, Angel.
Okay, I hope MC Bot gonna do something, man. What is doing this? Is MC Bot, man? What are you doing? Oh man, this is gonna be. Oh come on, man! I can't believe. I really hope that. Respawn, Bossy, please. No.
It's not gonna be enough, Angel.
No.
So close. So close, Angel.
It's so. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, I'm so sad for the Bossy, man.
Guys,
Oh.
isn't that as close as it gets? Is that not edge of your seat action right there? That was so close, and it looked like it was gonna go one way. Absolutely incredible. Angel, if you want to go to continue, we can take a look and see some final stats from this game.
Yeah, we will. Oh wow, Bossy man, you deserve that win. Really well played. But our winner is Cool Red and Tag. So congrats for winning this game. And Bossy, what an amazing game you just did for us.
And Bossy keeping his kill to death ratio at double. He only had 5 deaths the entire match, but 10 kills, which was really giving him the advantage. On the side of the red, Cool Red had 16 deaths, but only 3 kills. Tuck had 15 deaths and only 5 kills. So that was really fantastic playing in a 2v1 situation, and our hats really go off for Bossy. We do know, Bossy, at one point you were kind of considering quitting, and we really respect the fact that you stayed in the whole time and almost came out on top, man. That was really, really close game, and we were all on the edge of our seats for that entire game. However, Angel, we do have to give respects. Cool Red and Tuck were able to come out on top, even with that being as close as it was.